and finding excellent alternative investment opportunities, and looking at it from an educational perspective. For those of you that were on the call previously, listening to the panel that I moderated on direct lending, private debt, it's not a sales. That wasn't a sales call, right? It's not a sales presentation. I went into a lot of details and trying to pull out, the experience, the expertise that, these four gentlemen have in their respective niches. And, I hope that you found that valuable. And that's the whole purpose of our platform today that I am showing to you, is to provide you with a digital platform so that you can learn from people that are experts in their niches. Uh, we started the digitization at FLAIA over 3 years ago now. And that's a process that we continue to build on, and we have very, very big plans for, developing this and providing you with more access to better tools to facilitate, your jobs. We are neutral. We're agnostic to the type of asset manager, type of investor. We have everybody from high net worth individual accredited investors through sovereign wealth funds. And we have all different types of deals, all the way up through, um, permanent capital structures, and ETFs on like very unique aspects of, the investable asset environment. One of the things that I got from the previous conversation is it's getting more difficult to earn a decent return, um, and nobody wants to take more risk. Um, Everybody's looking for an educated way to take more risk, and that is definitely a very clear and consistent message. We're trying to provide the investment community with the platform to get educated on these opportunities, to get educated on the different providers. I have personally sat through over 20,000 presentations in my 20 years plus of experience in the space. And, you know, I have I think I have the best job, right? Because I get to learn from the smartest people in a very, very diverse group of fields. All right. So with that said, this platform here that I'm showing you is events.flaia.org. Jeremy or Kevin, if you can throw that link into the chat function so that people on the call can actually find it. Um, and this is today's event, which, you can see that I'm registered for this particular event. We're hosting this event on top of Zoom, and Zoom is not very friendly for setting up a conference. They're really good at setting up a panel, but not breaking a panel down into a bunch of sub events. So what we did is we built a custom solution so that you can itemize your calendar and you can attend the portions of the event that you want to attend. And then these pages where you sign up, they become the post event page. And there's supposed to be a whole resource, um, like a data room that's built around each of the presenters, each of their companies, each of the panels. All right, so all that functionality is being added on as we speak. Um, but let's take a glimpse at Brian's topic, for instance. All right, light at the end of the tunnel. It's coming up at 1:30 to 2:30 in 11 minutes. It's a keynote presentation. Is you're going to really enjoy looking into this. If you want to see more about Brian, you can drill down into the about. Brian had some people actually requesting to speak with him um, earlier today. You just hit the contact button and it will send a message to connect directly with Brian via the platform. So here's some of the functionality that I'm showing you. The other functionality that we have on the actual platform, and I'm going to sign into a different account here, is where you can build and host your own events. You can build and host your own conferences. And I just want to do a quick demo of the platform here for you and show you all the functionality that you have inside of your FLAIA account. Um, so you can come in here and you can say distressed hotel opportunities. All right, you can select a date. You can choose a time and an event type. Now, to make this convenient, I'm just going to simply copy and paste here. And I'm going to add some of my favorite speakers. I'm going to put myself on this particular event. I'm going to save it. And as that's saving, I just want to let you know that a year ago, this used to take a team of 7 people, like roughly, I would say, roughly 3 to 4 days to do. And today, I think I did 3 to 4 days of work in like roughly 3 or 4 minutes, which is just absolutely incredible. So the power of the platform is it speeds up the efficiencies, and it helps you to like produce a cleaner, a better um, process, a better experience with a much easier interface in a very like short amount of time. So this is all available to members on the FLAIA platform. You just go to your little circle up there and you can build and create your own events on our platform. Once you create it, it goes in for a review. And then once the review process is over, you'll get an email from us either saying that your event has been approved or it has to go, these are the changes that has to go through. So we do have certain requirements for all of our events. The content needs to be educational. It can't be you selling a product or a service. This has to be something that, where you're adding value to the community by giving them access to insight into, why you do things a specific way in the space. So if you haven't checked out your account features, it's all in here inside of your dashboard, and you can go in here and you can drill into, for instance, your speaker profile. You can create a company profile if you want. You can adjust your demographics. You can go in and adjust the your password, all of that stuff. You can apply to speak at any of our upcoming events, or what I just showed you was basically how you could build an event that is hosted on the FLAIA platform. So with that said, I hope that you enjoy some of the tools that we've been creating for you. And um, Jeremy, Kevin, is there anything that you would like me to go over before I welcome Brian to his keynote presentation?
No, I mean, I think you did a good job. I think maybe showing people how they have the ability to submit their own event ideas would be a great thing.
Mhm.
So under the account section, under apply to speak, you can come in here and you can do event titles. You can do a brief paragraph and some bullet points, and then you hit submit, and it'll come directly to us, and we can process that request. And we will get back to you very, very quickly and give you a heads up on what we think, or let's go ahead, let's move forward with it. Also, our previous events are here and under recent events. And if you look on the recent events, there's a video so that you can watch. You can watch the previous events on a wide variety of topics. You can download attachments, right? And then you can also drill into the speaker and see if they have any upcoming events, or you can look at a list of their previous events. So that's definitely something that you should take into consideration. And yeah, it's a really powerful platform that we worked really hard to build. And over the last year, we have somewhere between 150 and 200 hours of live experience. Um, with regards to how we post the events, so after each event, the we get like a raw file. It's like 5 hours long. It has to be edited. Um, so for every minute of recording, there's like 10 minutes of editing. Smart man taught me that, and I didn't understand until I kept going through this process. So, unfortunately, we don't have the recordings like immediately. It takes a little time for us to get the recordings up on the site. We do push as hard as we can to get them done as fast as we can, and historically speaking, it takes us roughly 3 to 5 days to edit, the 5 6 hours of content and then get it put up onto the site. Um, we, will continue to try to improve that number, and it's just one of these things that doesn't happen very quickly. So you can see the event that we built. All the marketing and promotional materials was created already. Everything's live on the site and ready to actually go. So I want to thank the team here that helped me to build this. Kevin, Jeremy, Ben, you guys did a fantastic job. And, I'm really excited for the functionalities and the features that these guys are planning to roll out, over the next couple of months. And with that said, I am going to turn this show over to Brian Bailey. Brian, are you on?